Hello all. Today we are going to discuss about how to create an inventory for personal use. As an example, we took a daily use medicine tracking. So for the specific example, we have to add some certain columns. Okay, we can add the relevant columns for this particular inventory. So once the columns are added, we can add some necessary values also. So let's wait till the values are entered. So we can say that okay, the stock, that will be the value which is the count we are entering or purchased. So that the updated on, we give some date on which we updated the stock, and the iteration and dosage, okay, that will be on based on how many times we are taking, and how much count or how much amount we are taking on each iteration, like so this is just to get the proper quantity to be reduced from the stock. So now the quantity can be calculated based on an equation. That equation is um, we can we can prepare by using the stock updated date minus current date. Then we will get the number of days um, between the stock update and current date, and then the usage on each day can be reduced from that. So once this equation is updated, let's say that the quantity is updated with the proper count based on the stock date and the current date. So let's wait once the equation is properly applied. So effectively we can just select on these cells to get the equation updated. So now the value is updated. So now the date is same, so it's not updated. So we can update the date to some days before, so that we can see that the quantity is automatically decreased based on the iteration and the dosage. So let's add a few more rows to see how it is working. So for the values to get reflect, we can autofill the rest of the rows. So we can um, create the second row. So then the once the values are ended, the quantity will automatically get updated. Let's wait till the data is ended. So now once the date is adjusted, we can see that the quantity is automatically updated. So similarly, we can add as much number of rows we need. So once for each row, it will automatically get updated. So sample data is ended, and we can see that the quantity is properly getting reflected with the equation. So now next we want like how whenever the quantity of one of the item is going beyond the expected number of minimum count, so then we need some sort of notification or highlighting, so that we can control based on the quantity and the minimum amount required. So for properly handling, we can add some status column which will have this proper status, whether it is purchase required, like that some status will get updated. So that will be another equation which is a condition. Actually it will check whether the daily usage is into 5 days, it will be higher than the current quantity. So if the amount of the quantity available for each item is for the daily consumption into 5 days. So 5 days, if it is greater than 5 days, the data is available. Then it will not show any highlights. So if the amount of the item go beyond uh, the 5 days, then that is if the amount of the quantity of the items go below this 5 days, then some highlights will be shown. So if the true condition, we can just specify uh, some status value purchase, and then for the normal cases we will not show anything, just an empty column. So later we will see how this purchase can be changed to in a item name, so that the item can be properly highlighted, because applying condition for these cells to make it showing some highlights, we need to apply some small changes to this status that we will see later. So for the status also, we can apply the autofilling. So now we adjusted some of the row dates so that the quantity goes below the expected minimum count, so the purchase status is reflected. So by keeping this purchase status, also we need to keep the row or the particular item need to be highlighted. So we need to change that status column slightly. Okay, let's wait till the formatting applied. So there is an add conditional highlighting option is there. Clicking on a cell, so we are trying to the name column we are trying to highlight. So there is these options are available for the text, and number or other data types also available, but now our column is text. We are selecting text, and we are trying to find out, okay, is not like that many condition is there. So in this case we can say that, okay, if the status is matching with the name column, then we can highlight. So we can map the status column with the corresponding rows name column, so that if something is needs purchasing, that name will match, and that will be easier for us to highlight. This is a simple way and quite easy way to highlight that particular cell. So now you made it the status column also, so instead of purchase it is showing the item name itself. So now we are going to apply the same condition. Selecting the cell and going to the into the entire column itself we can apply right now. So add a conditional, then going to the text, and then the is we can select. Then we can click on that link to select the column where it have the value. So we selected the column H, and then we can apply some styling like the orange background color and something. So then apply. So we can see that, okay, since the first item count is goes below the expected minimum quantity, so it is showing in the yellow highlighted. So the status column is no need for showing. Okay, if we need we can show. Okay, for the time being we can just hide it. So this we are just creating a form to enter the rest of the data. That will make easy to enter the data. So this we already have seen in some other videos. So this way we can add data in the data entry forms. Then the data in the sheets will automatically get reflected. Okay, let's wait till the data indeed using the forms and more data to reflect the status properly. Since the quantity column is an and calculated column, so we cannot edit it from this form. It will automatically be calculated based on the current date and the updated on date. When you update the updated on date, it will automatically get updated. So now the updated on column is not showing as a date type, so we are going to just change its column type to date, so that when clicking on that particular form field, we will get a keyboard showing the date. And clicking on each column types, we can change its formatting, how it should display. So now after applying this column type, we can see that the options to enter the data is properly coming up. So now we can see that the quantity is properly reflected, it's automatically calculated. Please subscribe our channel for more videos. Thank you.